Hi Pisces, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Pisces. That means anybody that has Pisces anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Pisces in their chart. However, my intent is to get this message directed to you personally. I do want you to be aware that if this is a message in regards to, and it is the summary of your January weeks, this is your overall energy, week 1, 2, 3, and 4, so you can follow along. But I do want to give you a heads up that if it's in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, depending on how entwined your energies are with this individual, the read can be kind of crazy, to say the least. 1 week can be their full intent of what they intend to do in regards to you. The second week can be what you intend to do for them. The third week can be you, and the fourth week can be them. It can be that way throughout the entire read, and it can be an entire read of what they're in the entire month of what they intend to do, and it can be about you only. So the week read comes up, say for week 1, and you sit there and think to yourself, that's not something I would do. Well, then question yourself, is that something they would do? And that's how you can discern and apply where it's appropriate. I definitely encourage you to not force the message to fit. I also encourage you to take note of this, write it in a journal, or hit your favorites in order to be able to come back to this and see if there's a pattern. If week 1 occurs and you go so far as to say week 2, then this is most definitely, if they match up as far as the summaries go of what's occurred with your week, and they match up, most definitely it's your read. And that would mean that our energy levels are pretty well on the same wavelength, so to speak, if that's the way you want to put it, the same frequency. It's difficult to find a right tarot reader for yourself, so that may help you if it is your read, and a consistent basis especially, then may you have found your reader. At least that's what I would like to have happen. It's not necessarily the case. It's difficult to find a right tarot reader for you that matches your energy level and your frequencies. And please keep in mind that at times, I have high levels and then I have low levels as well. So we may not match up 1 week, but we do, the rest of the weeks. And it's because either one of us has elevated in levels or, stepped back and had to lick our wounds for a hot minute. And so we went into a lower frequency and didn't match up at that time. That's how you discover whether or not you have found your tarot reader or one of your readers, just to give you a heads up on that. Okay. So with all that being said, if you do not feel comfortable with this read at all, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. There may be a message there for you, but please do not discount all of your zodiacs. Again, we normally pay attention to only the majors, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but you also have many others that you were born under as well. So please keep that in mind as well. All right, before we begin, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Pisces in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. I'm going to turn this light on really quick to help you see. That may have blinded you, I'm not sure, but let's move forward here. So we're going to do a quick overview, and then we'll do some clarification, get our messages, and some guidance from Spirit if they're willing to provide some for us. So your overall energy is right here. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Feeling a little insecure, a little shut out at the moment in time. That's the overall energy for the month. So keep that in mind. Okay. So for the first week, we have you're reflecting on opening your heart up, just a tiny bit, kind of like dipping your toes in the water to see if it's good or not, if it's too hot, too cold. That is what you're doing. You're reflecting on whether or not to open up, but there will be success. And For others, it could be whether to open up to a Capricorn, a King of Pentacles, an Earth element, somebody that is financially successful, financially independent, and secure. We'll do some clarification to try to pinpoint and fine tune that as we go along. Second week, these kind of fill out like this, and I just put them together. So we're going to go with the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry. I'm combining the two. The Knight of Swords. So we're moving swiftly towards something. And then we're going to call in what we want and wait for it to come. So you're cutting away what doesn't serve you. You're speaking your truth. You're moving swiftly forward. And then you're going to manifest what you truly want and wait for it to come forward. So you're getting rid of something and then going to call in something that you want in the second week. And again, clarification will come. Third week, we have the Two of Wands in the World, making a decision to move forward and close out a cycle and begin something new and fresh. The fourth week, we have the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So we're reevaluating things, looking at the situation, literally looking at the situation. And then we're focusing on moving swiftly forward or communicating. So there may have been some wrongdoings here, and you may be deciding to just enunciate that. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Discontent sitting in here. We're not happy with anything that's not being offered to us, even the fresh new. We just don't want to have anything to do with it. We're discontented. So let's do some clarification here and see if we can get to the bottom of this. Well, that's what I get for looking at the Five of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Partnership, family member, friend. Somebody is making you feel that somebody very close to you, that's in your personal circle, not in your community circle, but in your personal circle, is making you feel like you're not wanted. That's the overall energy. And it can be vice versa, so please remember to apply it where it's appropriate. Your partner could be feeling like they are being set out, set aside, and unwanted as well. So definitely apply that where it's appropriate. Please clarify the Page of Cups and King of Pentacles for this first week, January 2022, for Pisces, please. Thank you. Okay. Separate here. Six of Wands, Strength, Seven of Cups. So we recognize that we need to be strong and confident in regards to some opportunities that are being presented so that you can then create a new life. And it will be successful. And you're being very tentative about it, but you understand that you need to be confident when you make this decision. And success will come from it. Okay. So please clarify the Knight of Swords and Three of Wands, second week, January 2022 for Pisces, please. Please clarify Knight of Swords and Three of Wands for Pisces, January 2022, please. Second week. King of Pentacles. Are you working with an element, earth element, or are you taking on earth element? energy. But Capricorn, earth element, is a little concerned because you decided to move on. You've decided to move swiftly towards calling in what you wanted. And so the King of Pentacles is feeling a little concerned at this moment in regards to their Ten of Cups, to their happiness. Okay? Again, apply where appropriate. I believe the energies are flip-flopping. Excuse me. I haven't had something to drink for a little bit. I need to go get some water. Please clarify Two of Wands in the World, third week, January 2022 for Pisces, please. Please clarify Two of Wands in the World. Page of Cups. Using your intuition. You know down inside what you need to do. And you're reflecting upon that fact. Facing painful realities that a decision needs to be made in regards to a tower. You know, something that came in suddenly and imploded basically on you, making you decide that you need to close out the cycle and begin something new. Although, you know, you have no idea how to go about doing it. So you're gathering all the information you need and severing what doesn't fit. Yeah. That way you can begin a new cycle. Okay, so please clarify Seven of Swords, King of Wands, and Eight of Wands, fourth week, January 2022 for Pisces, please. Please clarify Seven of Swords, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. All right, so we have the Devil on its side, heading towards being upright. Not quite in a toxic mode yet, but we're heading there. So because we recognize there's been some wrongdoings, we recognize that it's heading towards a toxicity. And so you're heading towards making that decision to walk away and leave it behind. And move towards what's more beneficial for you. You're not quite at that decision yet, but you are seeing it. You're focusing on this matter. Evaluating it, reevaluating it, looking at the path, and then from there you will then make a decision. And you'll move swiftly with that decision to find equal give and take, to figure out how to have balance and create a new exciting path. All right, let's get some messages for you here, Pisces. Messages for Pisces, January 2022, please. Any further messages for Pisces? Chariot. It's diagonal, coming out of being in the reverse. So you actually are heading towards realizing that you need to choose a path, and it's going to be a hard decision, but you're recognizing that that is coming your way. Four of Cups doesn't make you happy. You don't want to accept anything, so you're making a decision in regards to an individual that is in your community. And you think highly of them. But they are, I'm hearing pressure. There's a lot of pressure involved with it. And so you're trying to be logical so that you can fulfill your own wishes, make yourself happy. So focusing on what's best for you. That's the messages. They see you recognizing this is coming down the pike, and so you're going to realize that you need to make yourself happy. Ain't nobody else going to do that for you. Okay? So how about some guidance for Pisces in regards to January 2022, please? Guidance for Pisces in regards to January 2022, please. Thank you. Well, let's see here. Gaining clarity on how to make things work by observing, again, how to make things work out, how to have cooperation, how to have teamwork, how to make something work out by observing and watching. And then you will know what you need to do. And then you can create a new life and be very determined in that without your emotions being involved, but completely logical. And go after truly what you want and fill your cup up so that you are happy. Okay? So very good guidance there. Very good guidance. And it elaborated on that for you. So that's lovely. All right, let's have a look and see about the energies that are in here. The major arcanas. The more major arcanas, the more the divine and the universe are at work for you. Clearing that path, making it nice and smooth for you to walk down. And the more minor arcanas, the more bumpy the road is, the more blocks and roots and stumbling things are in your path, which the divine and the universe are waiting for you to make a decision of what you want done so they can clear that block out of your way or remove that root so you won't trip over it. All right, so what I'll do is I'll do a quick count of how many cards we have down, and then we'll do a count of how many major arcanas we have down. So that should give you an idea of percentage-wise how much the divine and the universe are at work for you, which normally they are there and present with you. But I mean, it's pretty obvious you have more minor arcanas out than you do majors. So, I mean, definitely some choices need to be made, but we'll do this in a practical manner. All right. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. Okay, 24 cards. And again, please keep a journal. Put this in your favorites, however, so you can go back to it. And then as far as majors go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so not quite 1/4. So you're about 23%. So definitely some decisions are in the makes here for you to be able to head down the path smoothly in which you wish to go, truly, what you're calling in, so that it can arrive to you. All right, so we have Leo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, and those are the energies that are in here. Now, mind you, the energies aren't necessarily yours or theirs. It's the energy bubble. You can be pulling on it, they can be pulling on it, and yes, you guys can have those energies within your charts as well. But it affects the decisions you make, how you react, so on and so forth, and that's what you pull on as far as energies go. So, with all that being said, I do look forward to next week to see what your current energy will be and what Spirit will have to state and give some, guidance, maybe some messages. And I pray that this message has found who it needed to find, and that you were able to receive the message that's came through, and it opened your eyes, your ears, your heart, the ability to use your intuition to guide you and make your own decisions. And may all your choices and decisions be very blessed. And until next week,